So just kind of put in perspective. But do you think NHL? I don't know if it actually is, or if like, do you think NHL has passed MLB or will pass MLB?
Not
Um,
quite, not quite, in my humble opinion.
I don't know. I'll look it up. Actually, I'll look up see.
I would probably
In
rank
my
ML.
yeah.
Yeah, go ahead, Jojo.
No, because you know me when it comes to
Yeah, yeah.
MLB, we ready to.
As far as like money wise, as far as the
Like just pure, just popularity
gross
of the
revenue.
sport and like
Oh, popularity.
revenue, and just like
Listen, man,
well,
like
revenue kind of dictates like
some of these
popularity.
teams in these major cities, bro. Like you can't. I know, bro. Like the fan base just runs too deep. Like baseball's America's pastime.
Yeah.
Maybe hockey might have the greatest increase in fan base, but that doesn't mean they're gonna surpass, let's say MLB or something.
Well, if they're
Uh,
making
Yeah.
more money than the MLB, then that
As far as
therefore,
popularity, I mean, as far as popularity among people, I mean, I would rank football number one, probably NBA number two, MLB number three, and then NHL number four as far as American sports.
yeah.
But that might differ in the revenue. I don't know how much billions. I would probably put
okay,
baseball
so
number two
baseball is actually
in revenue.
second,
Yeah, I'll put
Yeah,
baseball number two in revenue.
do you know how many
and
people attend a baseball game in these major cities, like with Yankee Stadium sits or Chicago
Yeah.
or at
well,
LA?
you
Like
want
some
to
of
know
these major
what's
cities, bro,
what's
like
crazy too is the top five leagues in the world, like by revenue, is the top four in America, which
wow.
is the
Yeah.
big
Yeah.
four: the basketball, hockey,
And
baseball.
and here's the thing with baseball. It's crazy because you bring it up. Like you said, like it has its pros and cons of having such a long season, right? 162 games. Every game, that's opportunity for money. That is a lot of
Well,
money
I
in
will
TV,
say
sales
yeah.
what I
and
think.
TV commercials. Yeah.
like
What I
that's
s- what I will
and
say is
people
though,
know.
I think baseball is heavily carried by their top five franchise.
I could agree.
They're
And
heavily
but there
carried by the
are franchises
Yankees,
in
the Red
recent history.
Sox,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Dodgers, uh,
Yep.
Chicago. Yeah.
Cubs, yeah, and Giants. Maybe I'm just throwing that
You
out
know,
there.
Yeah.
Cardinal, St. Louis, you know what
Car-
I mean? Those
I don't know
yeah.
if those are big money. Cardinals is obviously like a great team, but I don't know if they're like they're. I don't. We would have to look at the Forbes top most valuable things.
Yeah, of
But
course, yeah.
Yeah.
I do feel like baseball is heavily carried by like those five things.
Yeah.
Um,
And man,
versus
yeah, but yeah, you're not wrong about that. And recent history, past couple years, there've been teams, smaller franchise teams on the rise as well, which they're building their fan base, their loyal fan base. Because
Yeah.
once the team starts winning, you see some of these lower tier teams, having some success, and that thrives here in the city. And obviously, baseball's not going anywhere. So it's just a turn of transitions. Obviously, my Yankees, we were kind of sleeping these last couple years. That gave opportunity for other teams to rise and come up. You know what I mean? It's not hasn't been like them every single year. But to throw in, even though the cheating scandal, Astros couple years ago were nobody, right? No one paid attention, no one cared about the Astros.
Yeah.
A-Rod was getting paid more than starting nine. Now teams like Houston come, all right, basketball, football, baseball now. You know what I mean? Like they're winning teams and their attendance and everything like that. Don't watch out for the Padres coming up. They sign big names, you know what I mean? That's gonna bring people to watch the games. You know what I
real
mean?
quick,
Yeah, yeah.
as a little like trivia thing. So football's one, baseball's two, basketball's three, blank is four, hockey is five. Who is four?
Don't say
Sorry.
MLS.
No, in the world. In the world.
Oh,
On the world.
wait, like professional
No,
or like
MLS
still?
is five in America, 100. But
Okay.
like, who's number four?
Well, I
Cricket?
know cricket's pretty popular international. I know they watch that shit in India, and there's like
But
a
we're talking
billion
about a
people in
league.
India.
We're talking about a league.
A league.
Well, cricket's yeah. I mean, cricket's the second most popular sport in the world, but that's
Is it
because
what
it's
like
propped up
I
by
don't really
India.
know. I don't really know soccer like that. I'll be honest with
I'm
La
not gonna say
Liga maybe
tennis.
or
The
like
Premier League.
Premier League, right? I knew it was
Yeah,
one of those
The English soccer league. So Manchester,
English soccer
Chelsea.
league.
That
So
makes
Premier League,
sense.
right?
Number six is La Liga, so
Yeah,
Spanish
so I
soccer
threw that
league.
in there. Yeah, La Liga's in there.
You know,
I didn't know.
shout out to the MLS. They're on the grind, bro. They're about to pass Australian Football League, which
Wow.
I want to see one of those games in person so bad. I heard those games are crazy. Like I've seen
I've
this
seen it
when I went
sometimes
to
at like late night though.
when I was in Australia, I drove by those stadiums are like football stadiums. They're big, like they go hard for their Australian football. Like I want to see one of those games, and those guys go hard.